Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never their mercy or gratitude.
13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never their mercy or gratitude. Simple translation. When you need help, don't say, after all I've done for you. Don't say, please help me out of kindness. Don't say, you owe me, man. Instead, say, here's what you get from helping me. People usually move faster when they see benefits for themselves. What this really means. This law basically says most people are not driven by loyalty as much as they seem to be. Gratitude is weak currency. Mercy is unpredictable. Self-interest is usually more reliable than emotion. In plain English, people help when helping you also helps them. That sounds cold because it is. Humanity loves putting lipstick on a pig. Disguising greed as charity. When you ask for help, frame it like this. How does this make them money? How does this make them look good? How does this make life easier for them? How does this protect their reputation, power, status, peace, or ego? If you could answer that, your odds go up. He blew it. Who blew it? Stefano De Poggio. Stefano made the classic mistake of thinking a ruthless man would suddenly become honorable. What did he do? He went to Castruccio after a rebellion and he asked for mercy. He reminded him of past loyalties and favors. He basically said, be fair. Come on. Be grateful. Come on. Be merciful. Come on. Why did that fail? Castruccio was not a man of fairness. He was a powerful man. Stefano
appealed
to more
humanity.
Castruccio responded with an execution. Lesson. Never bring a Hallmark card to a knife fight. If Stefano wanted to survive, he should have said, my family can strengthen your power. We can bring you a powerful alliance. We can help your future. Instead, he brought up the past. The past got him killed. They put on a masterclass. Who put on a masterclass? Corcyra versus Corinth. Two groups asked Athens for help. Corinth's strategy was to remind them of all that they did for you. Be loyal. Show gratitude. Honor the relationship. Corcyra suggested, hey, we don't have history with you, but helping us helps your power. We have a strong navy. An alliance with us makes you stronger. Athens chose Corcyra. Why? Because Athens cared more about their future advantages than past favors. Lesson. The practical pitch beats an emotional pitch. He's some good game. This law is about understanding that people may talk about values. They may preach loyalty and they may brag about their character. But when decisions get real, a lot of them ask, what do I get out of this? That doesn't mean that everybody is evil. It means that people are usually protecting themselves, advancing themselves, or at minimum avoiding inconvenience. So if you need something, stop making your request about your pain alone. Make it about their gain. Practical rules. When asking for help, lead with benefits, not struggles. Show how helping you helps them win and be very specific. Don't guilt trip them. Don't assume that past favors are still good. Don't rely on people being noble unless their identity depends on looking noble. A better ask sounds like, this partnership puts your name in front of a new audience. Help me with this one project and it'll give you visibility and credit. If you connect me, it strengthens your network too. This solves a problem for the both of us. Ugly truth. A lot of people enjoy looking generous more than actually being generous. They want credit, they want status, they want praise, they want leverage. They want a nice, shiny public image. So sometimes self-interest is really just kindness wearing a generosity costume. That's why Robert Greene says, study what really motivates people. Money, vanity, fear, influence, reputation, convenience, and ego. Find the button, push the button, and you'll win. The dangerous part. If you use this law too crudely, people will feel manipulated. If your whole pitch is like, I figured out what you want, you greedy pig, then people will back away. So the trick is to have finesse, understand their interests, connect them to your request naturally. Don't make it feel like a hustle, because manipulation is the lube that makes a no penetrable. But there's one very important exception. Some people don't want to look selfish. They want to look generous. They want to look moral. They want to look charitable. They want to look wise. They want to look benevolent. So for those people, appealing to their greed can turn them off. So with them, the real self-interest is different. Their self-interest is their image. They want the feeling of being a good person. So in those cases, let them be the hero. That self-interest wearing a integrity costume. It's self-interest wearing an integrity costume. There we go. So stop asking for stuff from your point of view and ask from their point of view, because your need is not enough, your struggle is not enough, and your loyalty may not be enough. But if you could make somebody see that helping you also helps them, doors open. Not because the world is fair, because most people are transactional, but they want you to believe that they're charitable. People rarely help because you deserve it. They help because in one way or another, you serve them too.